What's up, tricksters? Recently, a lot of you guys and girls asked me, Charlatan, what do you think about recent AimLab updates and new tasks? So today I'm going to explain you how to improve your aim, movement and peeking in Valorant with those AimLab tasks, how to properly use them, and I'm going to share with you one small AimLab playlist and training technique in Valorant which will fix those problems for you. But before that, make sure to hit that subscribe, leave a like on this video, and on my Discord server down in the description below, you can hire me as your personal Valorant coach. So now, let's jump straight into the action. The ability to properly peek enemies at the right time from the perfect angle and in specific way is the most overlooked mechanic when it comes to skill set of most players that I'm coaching in Valorant. Something that I see a lot of times that happens for players in FPS video games is that they are practicing their aim 24/7 in deathmatch, aim trainers and practice range. But when they get into the real game scenarios, actual ranked action, they become boosted gorillas. This happens mostly because your aim is not your main issue. Your main issue is understanding the game and movement. There is one extremely good practice routine which professional teams in CSGO and FPS games use to fix crosshair placement and proper clearing of angles for individual players, and it is the hide and seek training. In CSGO we also have enormous amounts of community maps, and retake servers are mandatory to build up the good team synergy and to understand positions and ways in which enemies can kill you on each map. Unfortunately, in Valorant we don't have those servers and we have to use another approach. This hide and seek practice can be done with only 2 players or even alone on the custom servers, but back in the days we've done it with 5 players plus coach. 1 player is on the attacker's side and 4 players plus coach are on the defender side. 5 players on the defender side take random positions across the map. They can hide wherever they want and peek or hold any corner or angle which they find relevant or unusual. While they are hiding, they can't move when the round starts, but they can crouch, use any gun which they like and shoot the player on the attacker's side. The job of the player that is attacking is to find and kill all 5 teammates across the map within 2 minutes with a proper way of clearing angles and good crosshair placement. He is able to use all movement aspects of the game, any gun that he wants with full shields, but he cannot use utility. This practice is also extremely beneficial for players that are holding angles as well, because it will give them a better understanding how enemies can peek them in various ways. When doing this practice, always rotate the players that are attacking and try to be creative with angles that you're holding on the defender's side. The angle doesn't need to be a casual position, it can be some misposition in the middle of the road or an off angle. This is by far the best practice routine to build proper in-game mechanics of individual players. As I said, this practice can also be done with one of your friends or even alone, focusing on proper crosshair placement and clearing the angles while imagining all the positions from which the enemies can kill you in that given space and time. Clearing angles one at a time and using your full brain power to realize when you are overexposed to multiple positions and when you are not. Now the AimLab is going in a really good direction when it comes to overall players' mechanical improvement. They are not only focusing on your aim, but they are also trying to fix other problems for you, which we can see with their newest tasks and incoming updates. I've made a small playlist which you can find in AimLab workshop maps named Valorant Peeking Training by Charlatan. Link is down in the description below. This playlist includes 12 tasks which can improve your movement, vertical and horizontal flicks, as well as peeking the enemies and reacting to them faster. The first task is the grid shot ultimate as the entertaining aspect of this playlist. We need to start slow and gradually go harder than last time.
How hard? Harder than yesterday. Harder than last time.
The second task is the wall peek task. AimLab added 3 variants of this task: basic, intermediate and extreme. Personally, I've been using all 3 of them for the past few weeks, testing them thoroughly so I can implement them in my aim training programs and coaching. I feel that wall peek extreme is the best and it should be no problemo for anyone regardless of your current skill level. When you're performing this task, make sure to peek enemies in different ways and with different mechanics. Use a bit of strafing, counter strafing, shoulder peek, wide peek. Always switch up the ways in which you engage the enemies and always place your crosshair in the middle of the corridor that you're peeking so that you can easily flick on enemies regardless of their current position. position. The only thing that I would like to see in future regarding these type of tasks is some customization to movement and maybe implementing movement parameters from games like CSGO, Valorant, PUBG, etc. so that we have a bit more realistic feeling when it comes to performing those tasks. The third and fourth tasks are the headshot reflex and headshot precision. Personally, I feel that these trainings are the best for improving your horizontal flicks and popping heads of the enemies that are engaging you in the same horizontality. The regular headshot task is also not bad, but I will always prefer harder tasks over easier ones. The fifth task is another entertaining filler in form of grid shot precision. The sixth and seventh tasks are angle hold and horde shot. There is not a lot to talk about those tasks, they are simply amazing. The only mistake that I want you to avoid is being stationary when performing those tasks. Always move around, use both your left and right hand when you're performing those trainings. Full focus, my friends. Strafe, counter-strafe, crouch, make your training a bit harder but more beneficial. The 8th and 9th tasks are decision shot precision and speed. Those two trainings are extremely beneficial for your vertical and horizontal crosshair placement, and also the overall development of your muscle memory and brain in FPS shooters. The 10th task is another entertaining filler, and that is the grid shot speed. The 11th task is my fully customized ninja shot from my extreme training routine. When you are performing this task, make sure to move around and try to close the gap with the enemy that is moving around you. And to wrap it all up, you have my personal customized grid shot task, which I've used in my AimLab competition for Valorant points giveaway, which will help you with a bit wider flicks in different positions. I hope that this video will help you understand that it's not everything about your raw aim. You need to train your movement, different aspects of your aim, shooting techniques in FPS games that you're playing, as well as your crosshair placement and being mindful about all the angles and corners from which enemies can engage you and end your career for that round. Try focusing on your overall game knowledge and development as a player. In some future videos, I will try to explain these topics a bit more in depth, or else this video would be 5 hours long, but that's why I'm coaching people as well on my Discord server. And hopefully I will get a chance to present you some amazing training routines with new updates that are coming in AimLab. For now, make sure to hit that subscribe, leave a like on this video, check out my social medias down in the description below, and follow me on twitch.tv/charlatan, because we are starting our Valorant journey to rank 1 in Europe, baby! Daily live streams, and here I come. I'm yours, one and only, Warden of the Tricksters community, and thank you for watching.